40-volt gas-like power cordless head trimmer by Ryobi. 24 inches, 1-inch cut capacity, rotating handle, and head sweep debris remover. So there it is with the cover off. 24-inch trimmer. Now for the battery, and show you what it does. Alright, like most electric things, it has a dual trigger. There's a trigger up here on the top and there's one on the bottom, so you have to do both at the same time. I'll try to set it up. It's kind of hard to do because you have to have both triggers going at the same time. Let me see if I could do one over here by the air conditioner. Set it up here on the air conditioner and start it up. Here we go. Hopefully you've seen that, but it works well. Just as electric hedger. It's a lot more manageable because you don't have to worry about wires, and it's fairly light. It's not heavy. Now they have one that's on a stick, and I'll show you something. So here's my expanded stick that I use for my trimmer and my edger, and it works well for that. They actually make an attachment for the hedge trimmer to go on it too, so that big hedge trimmer will go on the end of this stick where that trimmer is now. My problem is that thing gets pretty heavy looking. I don't want to have such a heavy device when I'm edging. I'm not going out far hedger. And this works well for what I needed to do. The battery seems to last decent and it's strong. I just didn't want one on the stick and it be so heavy that I get tired really quick using it. So I didn't want to get the one on the stick, but they do make it and it's cheaper. This one was about $129, $139, and it didn't come with a battery, of course, you know, but I have a bunch of batteries because I have a bunch of these now. But I think I could recommend this. I've only had it for about a month and only used it twice. It's got up to a 1-inch cut capacity. The handle rotates, and it's got the head sweep debris remover. Alright, so here's the manuals you get and the other junk. Registration. And you also get this hedge remover here. It's just a piece of plastic with an angle on it, and what you do is you slide it onto this top orange part here, and I guess as you edge, it keeps the debris from hitting you in the face or something maybe. So they give you that little thing. I actually forgot about it. I had it on my desk. But if you want to use that, it comes with one of those. It might be good because sometimes the branches get a little unwieldy. Okay, one thing I just noticed is it has this rotating handle. You can move this handle in different directions. And basically it's pretty simple. You lift this and you could twist to 45 degrees or whatever, and you might be more comfortable at certain cuts doing it that way. I'll probably never really use it because I just don't use stuff like that, but it's actually on the switch here. You lift it up and turn. Now the instructions is pretty awful in all these Ryobi products. I think they really need to work on the instructions. They're so concerned about safety that they put very little effort into the instruction part of their tools, and it's kind of annoying in a way. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the instructions for that. You basically lift A, and then you could twist it but the wording doesn't really match up the picture that much. I mean, it really needs to be more explanatory, and Ryobi just has some awful instructions. Now, one thing you're going to need is sooner or later you're going to have to oil it, which I've never done with my old one, but I'm going to definitely oil this one with WD-40 or something, and then you could actually sharpen the blades with a file. And their instructions are just guard teeth, cutting teeth. That's their instructions on how to sharpen the teeth. Okay, come on, Ryobi, get better than this. So we'll see in a couple of months. Maybe I'll do another review, but I think this will work just fine for what I need to do. It's 5-year warranty, 90-day return policy, and uses the 40 volt, which is what I use.